Hello, welcome to my channel. And today I would be sketching some photos from Pinterest. At first, I went to Pinterest and searched faces so I could get some reference and chose the one that I wanted to draw. And here you will see that I'm trying to replicate the sketch, but I'm not overly fixated on completely replicating it. My main goal here was to just draw something and gain some experience on drawing without any specific guidelines, and just let uh, let let myself draw however I want it, like maybe a bit stylized and maybe try to follow the proportions of the face. But there are many things that are not well proportioned in this drawing, and that's because I have a lot to learn about facial anatomy and whatnot. I have learned the basics, like the eyes should be one eye apart and all that, but there's a lot of things that I need to learn. And today I did not do a color pencil sketch because I didn't feel like doing it and I was feeling tired. Colored pencil take up a lot of time, and I did not feel like holding the phone to record it for that much long period of time. Many of the colored pencil drawings that I do, usually I do it off camera. Those take a lot of time, like an hour or more. So yeah, these are pencil sketches that I'm doing right now because they take less time and they are a good way to gain some experience. And I think I'm almost done with this one. After shading the hair, I will move on to the next picture. And I think this came out pretty well. Like, it's not the best, but in my eyes I like it. And I don't think we can improve much in our craft if we don't even like our craft. I liked what I draw, and that was good enough for me to post it. Now the next one is yeah, this guy. And him, I could not replicate him properly at all, but I did learn a good thing from him, and that was the placement of the shadows on the face. I did replicate it pretty well. But as for the eyes, the most difficult part for me to replicate in an illustration, stylized illustration, would be the eyes, because each individual has very unique eyes, and eyes are windows to the soul. And if you cannot draw the eyes properly, they will look bland, like your drawing itself will look bland. It kind of will look lifeless, like drawings aren't supposed to be alive, but being able to draw the eyes accurately or beautifully gives it a lively feeling, like it's looking at you. But when you cannot do that, it just feels very bland and just very not good. But I'm trying to follow a guideline, like one eye apart. As I said, the eye should be one eye apart, and it should be the same size, but I don't know if I was able to execute it properly in here. And after this, I would go to the shading of the face. And the second eye, the eye right here, this one, and the other one doesn't match accurately. Like, this is a bit tilted than the other one, and this is what I felt a bit bad. Like, I couldn't properly make it like symmetrical. But some faces aren't always symmetrical from some angles, and that's fine. But I wanted to be symmetrical in this one because portraits are important, and especially if you want eyes to be the focal point, they need to be uh, accurate and symmetrical as the reference photo. But in this one, I don't think I did that quite well. Drawing eyes has been difficult for me. Like, stylized eyes are kind of fine, but the rest is just difficult. So, and here I'm shading the face. The face was fun to shade because when you face a shade, like a simple shadow can make something look three-dimensional if you know how to shade it. I still need to learn a lot about shading, but I was quite happy with this one. After this, I will move on to the hair, and hair is another thing that's difficult to draw for me, because trying to replicate texture of a hair without simplifying it is difficult. Like, I have seen many artists simplify hair very beautifully, and they come out gorgeous and look beautiful, but when I try to simplify them, they kind of look like noodles, or anything that's like straws, a bunch of straws put together, something like that. And I don't like how I draw hairs right now. I really want to draw hair in shapes that look dynamic, and like by dynamic I mean shapes that look like it's hair but at the same time doesn't, uh like a stylized hair, cartoons and something like that, but I cannot replicate it here. The next picture I drew was of an old man. At first I will not draw it and just move to the another one, but then I select it. Yeah, I'll move. Now I will move up and select the old man's picture and then draw it. I was thinking whether should I draw him, because um, replicating glasses and beards and stuff or mustaches is nice, but sometimes it can be a bit difficult for me. I saw someone draw this picture, I think in Pinterest or somewhere, so I wanted to try that too. Here I started the sketch. I usually start my sketches with a circle, but when I actually start sketching, I feel like that circle was just for show. I don't even use it. I was wondering, should I just at this point not draw a circle and just start from a basic guideline, like where the eye should be, and start from there, because I try to incorporate the circle method on my drawings, but they usually do not work out. Usually a face shape like I'm doing here in this one, it works better for me, but the problem with that is the face sometimes gets a bit more thinner than it should be. Like, you can see here, the face here looks too much thin than I liked or hoped it would look. So if I could change anything about this one, I won't be changing anything because I already do it and I'm going to post it, so there's no point in changing anything right now. But if I do decide to change anything, that would be the shape of the face a bit. It's too thin. I would like to make it a bit more thicker. And I actually liked the shadows in here, but a bit disappointed on the face being a bit too thin. But the shadows came out good, and the eyes are not as I hoped it would be, but it's still better than how it could have gone. After that, I would work on the hair, and this hair I actually found interesting, but I wasn't able to actually incorporate or replicate the hair properly. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.